please remain standing? Good afternoon. I am Dr. Andrea Milner, Vice President and Dean of Academic Affairs at Adrian College. On behalf of the college, I welcome you, as well as those of you who are watching us over in Herrick Chapel. We are thrilled to have you here to celebrate our annual matriculation ceremony. Gentlemen, please remove your hats as Dr. Kristen Boggs Clark sings America the Beautiful.
Oh, beautiful for spacious skies, for amber waves of grain, for purple mountain majesties above the fruited plain. America, America, God shed His grace on thee, and crown thy good with brotherhood from sea to shining sea.
Thank you. You may be seated. As you may know, matriculation ceremonies have been held for hundreds of years and find their roots in European colleges and universities. They are designed to celebrate transitions. This transition recognizes that our outstanding freshman class is transitioning from home to a new home, from high school to college, from teen to adult years. To begin our ceremony, I would like to introduce Christian Arand. Christian is a sophomore here at Adrian College. He is a religion and philosophy major, as well as a member of the football and lacrosse team, and the president of our campus ministry, Young Life College. Please join Christian in a short prayer.
Good afternoon. I'd ask that you would remove your hats and close your eyes and bow your head and pray with me. Dear Heavenly Father, we gather here before you today in celebration. Celebration of a new beginning, celebration of new friendships. Father, I also ask that you grant the parents of those who are saying goodbye peace, understanding, and patience. Lead us this year and grant us wisdom and unity with one another as we pursue education and service. In your Son, Jesus' name, I pray. Amen.
Thank you, Christian. Our next speaker is someone you may have already met, Dr. Jeffrey R. Docking, the 17th president of Adrian College. He has led Adrian College to historic levels in academic quality, student services, enrollment, and our successful Renaissance initiatives. He will share his thoughts about this day. President Docking.
Faculty, staff, members of the Board of Trustees, friends of Adrian College, and students and friends over in the chapel. It is my great privilege to introduce to you the newest members of the Adrian College family, the incoming class of 2023. We are very glad that you are here, and we look forward to getting to know you better over the next 4 years. And we're also happy to welcome your wonderful parents, grandparents, brothers, sisters to this great day. For those of us on this stage, today is one of the most exciting days of the year. We love to see the wonder and anticipation in the eyes of our new students as you anxiously await the amazing experiences that will define your next 4 years. You stand today, students, on the threshold of a magical time in your life, a time of significant growth, introspection, self-awareness, challenge, and opportunity. A time that you will always look back on as very, very special years in your life, never experienced before you arrive today, and certainly never replicated after you graduate. You will make incredible friends here that you will cherish for the rest of your life, and meet professors who will impact you so profoundly that you will make special efforts to get back to homecoming year after year just to say thank you one more time. I've seen it many times. And yet in the midst of this excitement, students, we know that there are feelings of academic anxiety, fear of the unknown, and for some of you, sadness of leaving home. That too is part of today. But I repeat, many of us on this stage know how you feel, and just as, hopefully, a big group of football players ran out to your car today to help you move into your dorm room, and I visited many of those dorm rooms. Amazing what you can squish into those things, by the way. So too are all of us on this stage anxious and willing to help you make this transition. You will have many new friends and supporters in this great land of Adrian. You will fit in here, and I'm telling you, students, you will really enjoy it. First, a word to the parents in this room. My wife, Beth, who is actually sitting at the back of the auditorium, and I have dropped off 4 students, 4 of our own children at college, and so we intimately know the feelings of leaving a son or daughter at college. And she and I always describe this as the ultimate, like nothing in life is more of a bittersweet experience. It is bitter because as our children move away, it represents the parting of our nuclear family that we've come to love for so long. It's just the way that it is, and that hurts, and that's a bitter feeling. And yet it's also sweet, because we know deep down that there is nothing that we should want more for our children than to see them enroll at a private, selective, national institution like this one, which had nearly 6,000 applications for freshman enrollment this year. Parents, recognizing that you have been there to support your son or daughter every step of the way until this momentous day, we want to recognize you in 2 small ways. And these are traditions. We're big on traditions here at Adrian College. Every parent should have received a coin inscribed with the words, "The greatest gifts you can give your children are the roots of responsibility and the wings of independence." For roughly 18 years, you have given them roots, but today, you give them wings, and we celebrate with you. The second way we recognize you is with a piece of paper, a pen, and an envelope. We ask you to write the name of your child on the outside of the envelope, and you may have heard this earlier, but I'm going to repeat because this is a really neat tradition. On the piece of paper, sometime today, it doesn't have to be right now, it certainly doesn't have to be during my speech, I hope not. Please share your thoughts with your child on what you want most for them during the next 4 years of college. We will not open this envelope. It will not be read by any of us. But 4 years from now, we will tuck this envelope in with their diploma on the commencement stage and give it to them as a reminder of all that you had hoped for them. You may write something very short. It won't be graded by one of our outstanding English professors, so certainly won't be looking for punctuation mistakes. We know it's an emotional day. So if you did not receive an envelope and paper and pen, you can pick one up as you leave. Baskets are available for you to return the envelopes, or if you have one in your pocket later today and there's not a basket nearby, you give it to me or Andrea Milner, or pretty much any of us will make it get to the right spot. And so to parents, I say congratulations. Congratulations on raising the type of child who can be admitted to an institution of this type. Congratulations on raising young adults with values that embrace higher education and a life of meaning of purpose, of excellence, and of consequence. If you are a parent of an incoming student, I would please ask you to stand so that all of us on this stage, and most importantly, your sons and daughters, can give you a round of applause and say thank you for all that you have given them. So parents, please stand up. Students, let's give these folks a great round of applause. Thank you, parents. And now to the students. I encourage each of you to look around at your new class, over 600 students strong. It may be interesting for you to know that we have students from 24 states this year in the freshman class, 4 Canadian provinces, 5 countries, including the Czech Republic, Norway, Japan, the Netherlands, and Sweden. 1 student has already built their own computer, presumably it's in their dorm room. 2 of the incoming students are veterans who have served in active duty, and we are a patriotic school. That's right. It's beautiful, absolutely beautiful. 1 incoming student can solve the Rubik's Cube in less than 2 minutes. I can't do that. 1 student has already published a children's book. I can't do that either. And Samantha Hatfield, remember the name Hatfield, is an official descendant of the Hatfields and McCoys, okay? It's a famous person in your midst. And we asked her if we could say that, and she said it was okay. And we have 40 legacy students attending AC, which means her mom or dad went to Adrian College. But as wonderful as your past achievements are, they will be eclipsed, students, by all that you will do and achieve together in the future. Many of you will travel together overseas to distant lands through really an amazing study abroad program. By the way, students, I consider study abroad to be the single most important educational experience that you can undertake at this college, and I really hope that you can figure out a way to study overseas, at least for a short time or a semester. Others will present awesome research projects your senior year during our capstone academic presentations called Ribbons of Excellence. And still others will sing together in the college choir. We have a great choir. Play together in the college band. We have a great band. Write together for the student newspaper. That's great too, of course. And join as athletic teams on the fields, floors, and ice. Do battle against our rivals. Through these athletic experiences, you will undoubtedly experience tremendous victories. We win a lot. And you will have bitter, devastating defeats. And you will feel like you'll never get over those defeats. But through it all, you will get over it and share in the victories, because you will do it together, one group of friends, the class of 2023. And by the way, students, I just want to mention one other thing before I move on. I would be remiss if I did not mention that sitting in this audience may be your future spouse. I'm just saying. Sorry, dads. Crazy as that sounds, it may be true. Love has taken root here many times. Beth and I have been invited to many bulldog weddings. But it is also important to point out that the ultimate goal of education, of course, is to give you the tools you need to create a better world and a better life for your community, for your family, and for yourself. It is in this spirit that we gave you students also a small traditional gift today when you entered the auditorium. If you haven't already done so, please open it. In the bag you received, you will find a marble with the entire earth imprinted upon it. This marble is symbolic of our desire to encourage you to understand your world and to make it better. You will notice that on this cool little marble, the snow-capped mountains of Colorado are indeed snow-capped. The great rainforests of South America are lush green. Iceland is indeed icy, and wonderful rivers traverse throughout all the lands on this marble. It's a very cool marble. What you won't see, though, students, on this marble, what is missing are borders that divide. No lines to distinguish war zones, no boundaries between races, religions, and cultures. One planet, one human race, sharing in the rich resources that the good Lord has given to all of us. Allow your education to build on this thought. It was Nelson Mandela who said that education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world, and I believe this. And as representatives of Adrian College, I hope this statement will ring true for you, students. Now, before I conclude, allow me to give you 2 suggestions that I think will make your college experience much more successful. You may have noticed that today the professors are wearing the regalia and robes, whose style and color indicate the level of distinction that they have received in their given fields. You will have many opportunities in the coming years to meet them on a much more informal basis. My advice is this: do not leave this institution without getting to know as many of them personally as possible. Stay after class, ask questions, use their office hours, do original research with these folks. Let them know you personally. They are Adrian College's most valuable assets. And the opportunity to develop relationships with them may be the single greatest advantage of coming to a small private college like this one. My second suggestion, students, to you is to give yourself a little bit of time to figure it all out, to figure out what you want to do with your life. You don't have to chart your course overnight or in Chicago later this week. Perhaps you don't know what you want to major in yet, and perhaps you will change your mind many times. That's okay. The beauty of a small private college is that it gives you the chance to discover your passion. If you start in one place as a freshman and end up graduating in something totally different, that is okay, as long as you love what you do, you are good at it, and you can make a lasting and positive contribution to this world that we all share. So, relax and enjoy the moment. You'll be in the swing of things in no time, and I think you'll discover that your college years will go much faster than you want them to. We look forward to seeing what you will accomplish here and helping you along the way. In just a few short years, you will think back on this moment, on this day, at this time, and wonder, where did the time go? Why did it go so fast? But hopefully, even more, you will look back and say, I'm so proud of the person that I have become. I'm so proud of all that I have accomplished. And so once again, students, welcome to Adrian College. And now it is my pleasure to introduce the chairman of the Adrian College Board of Trustees, Mr. Patrick Farver.
Good afternoon. As Jeff just introduced, I do have the honor and privilege to serve as the chairman of the Board of Trustees. And on the behalf of the trustees of Adrian College, it is our distinct honor and pleasure to be part of this great celebration where we welcome all of you to this exciting new chapter in your lives. For 160 years, Adrian College has been dedicated to graduating successful, civic-minded individuals who will apply their skills and knowledge to improving our world. And we recognize the class of 2023. We reaffirm the importance of this institution's mission and purpose. I speak today from the special perspective of a trustee. Trustees are volunteers who give of their time, talent, and resources because we believe Adrian College provides the kind of world-class education that makes a significant difference in the lives of young people. It is therefore with a sense of special pride that I congratulate you for the hard work that you have done and offer best wishes on your impending journey. And I congratulate and thank all the parents, family members, faculty, staff, and friends who have helped these students along the way. This is your day also. Now I would like to introduce Dr. Carissa Massey, our Dean of Graduate Studies. Dr. Massey.
Thank you, Mr. Farver. We in the Division of Academic Affairs look forward to sharing your academic journey over the next 4 years with you. With over 50 majors, we know you will have an excellent experience with us that prepares you for personal and professional aspirations. I hope, too, that while you're here, you will consider staying and studying in one of our 7 graduate programs in accounting, athletic training, criminal justice, healthcare administration, sport administration and leadership, higher education, and teacher education. I want to now share with you the mission and the academic vision at Adrian College, as this vision frames your journey here and will inform all that you do. Adrian College, a liberal arts college in the United Methodist tradition, is committed to the pursuit of truth and to the dignity of all people. Through active and creative learning in a supportive community, undergraduate and graduate students are challenged to achieve in their excellence in their academic, personal, and professional lives and to contribute to a more socially just society. As an extension of this mission, the faculty have created educational goals that we all strive to meet that are called the Ribbons of Excellence. These goals are rooted in a tradition at Adrian College called the Passing of the Shepherd's Crook, which takes place in the cane ceremony during commencement at the end of your 4 years. The graduating class presents the Shepherd's Crook to the junior class as a symbol of achievement and a transfer of responsibility. Each graduating class attaches its colors to the cherished staff using a ribbon that bears the names of each and every class member. Today, you can see the Shepherd's Crook here to my left and to your right. And after 4 years at Adrian College, your class leaders will affix a ribbon with your names on the Shepherd's Crook on your day of graduation. The Ribbons of Excellence at Adrian College are as follows: caring for humanity and the world, learning throughout a lifetime, thinking critically, crossing boundaries and disciplines, and developing creativity. As you look at your marble of the world, think about how these ribbons support your plans of becoming well-rounded intellectuals. You will do this by crossing boundaries and disciplines that prepare you for a lifetime of learning. The goal of serving others by caring for humanity and the world, and creating a better world by being critical and creative thinkers. Students, parents, and all who are here today, the Ribbons of Excellence establish a tradition that will be in place throughout the history of Adrian College. We are all part of something very special here today. And now I would like to introduce to you Dr. Frank Rebar, the Vice President for Enrollment and Student Affairs. Many of you may already know Frank personally, but if you do not, rest assured that Dr. Rebar knows who you are. He and his colleagues have been hard at work all year to help bring the right students to Adrian College, and that's you. Frank, will you please step forward and say a few words to the class of 2023? Thank you.
Good afternoon. For the Adrian College staff members who are on the front lines of our enrollment efforts, namely your admissions counselors and coaches, this day is a lot like Christmas Day. You see, finally having you here on campus is like opening over 600 gifts. So, in that spirit, each of you is extremely special to us, and I want to be clear that there will be no gift returns, no exchanges, and no re-gifting. We like you just the way you are. Your unique interests, ideas, questions, skills, and talents are welcomed and appreciated. Over 6,000 high school seniors from around the nation and indeed the world hope to attend Adrian College this fall, and we wanted you, the most accomplished among them all. This is our day to celebrate you, our incoming class, and the talent, intellect, and aspirations you bring to our community. Seated on this stage are some of the outstanding faculty members who will soon be your mentors, advisors, and maybe even close friends. They've worked to become experts in their fields, and they continually strive to be innovative in the classroom. Your professors will be stimulating, They'll be challenging, and they'll be tough. Your classmates will partner with you, compete with you, and teach you along with your professors. Your courses will take you into intellectual directions you never imagined. The range of academic disciplines in our college is exceptional, and the pathways they can lead to are infinite. It is your job now to make those connections. So, in the presence of this esteemed faculty and in the presence of your families, I encourage each of you to make academic achievement your highest priority. To paraphrase Mike Duffy, our athletic director, Adrian is a college of over 50 academic programs, 44 intercollegiate sports, and yet one mission: your future success. This day and this ceremony mark a turning point in your life. You are an Adrian College student. We've honored you by having one flag for each of the 24 states, 5 countries, and 4 provinces you call home displayed on this stage. These flags will be proudly displayed in the Kane Student Center throughout the next 4 years. Dr. Milner, respected member of our distinguished faculty, as the liaison from the admissions office, I have in my hands this scroll, which includes the names of each one of these talented men and women who comprise the Adrian College class of 2023, and it is my honor to formally present this to you, the Vice President and Dean of Academic Affairs. You're welcome.
Vice President Rebar, on behalf of the Adrian College faculty and staff of the Division of Academic Affairs, I warmly and wholeheartedly accept these future scholars, campus leaders, and active learners, the Adrian College class of 2023. Thank you. Now, I am pleased to introduce Parent Council Representative Mrs. Sarah Lynn Tapp. Her daughter Madeline is a recent 2018 graduate of Adrian College, and her son Liam is a current junior. Mrs. Tapp.
Thank you, Dr. Milner. President Docking, faculty, staff, incoming class of 2023, transfer students, and parents. As a current member of the Parent Council and Parent Club, it is my honor and pleasure to welcome all new students and parents to Adrian College. Students, your time at Adrian College will have many challenges and successes. Your professors, teammates, and friends will challenge you, but more importantly, you will challenge yourselves. Your success will depend on you and the energy and effort that you bring to the experience. You are determining the person that you will be. Work hard, make friends, form lifelong relationships, and enjoy your time here at Adrian College, because it will go by faster than you can ever imagine. Thank you.
Thank you, Mrs. Tapp. Next to speak is Professor Jill Ouellette, a distinguished member of the Department of Accountancy, Business, and Economics, and the current faculty president.
Thank you, Vice President Milner. Students, I look forward to working with you over the next 4 years. I know you will learn and have experiences that will transform your lives. While you are students here, you will see additional updates to our academic, student, and athletic spaces, including soon-to-come renovations to Mahan, which houses art and interior design. Parents and loved ones, I hope you have had a chance to look around our beautiful campus. If not, I encourage you to take a quick tour before you leave today. On behalf of the faculty of Adrian College, I assure you that your children are in great hands, and that we are working our hardest to provide an education that is second to none. To the members of the class of 2023, welcome to Adrian College.
Thank you, Professor Ouellette. Now, I would like to introduce you to someone whom you will soon know as a classmate, friend, and mentor, Caitlin Dellinger, President of the Student Government Association.
Thank you, Vice President Milner. Students, as you take your first steps onto Adrian College for the 2019-2020 academic year, I hope you remember to cherish every moment you have created or will create at this institution. Adrian College is more than just a private college, it's a home away from home. Here at Adrian, there is a community full of students, faculty, and staff that can provide you with the opportunities you need to succeed. Organizations such as the Student Government Association, Campus Activities Network, athletic teams, Greek Life, and a number of other organizations and clubs on campus will provide you with avenues to build relationships through networking. The connections that you will make here will last a lifetime and help develop you into the professional you want to become before leaving Adrian College. Alexander Graham Bell once stated, "When one door closes, another opens." But we often look so long and so regretfully upon the closed door that we do not see the one which has opened for us. Students, do not dwell on the past. Instead, think of this school year as a fresh start. Make new memories, try new things, and most importantly, set and achieve new goals. Once again, I hope that each and every one of you will create memories at Adrian College that will last a lifetime. But most importantly, I hope that you come into this academic year with the mindset to achieve greatness and success. Thank you.
Thank you, Caitlin. It is now my privilege to introduce the Director of Alumni Relations, Ms. Jennifer Carlson, class of 2009, who will make a few comments.
Thank you, Dr. Milner. President Docking, faculty, staff, students, and family, good afternoon. On behalf of the Adrian College Alumni Association and Alumni Board, it is my pleasure to say congratulations on your admissions to this great institution. And welcome, class of 2023. Parents and families, you have entrusted your loved ones with us, and we are honored to help them reach alumni status in just a few short years. Along with all of you, I am also new to my position as the Alumni Director. And just 14 short years ago, I sat in this very auditorium getting ready to start my college career. As an alumna, I have experienced moving onto a brand new campus. I have walked across the commencement stage and then on to the new world of career. And this is actually my second time back after graduation. What doesn't change much in these 4 years is how you feel today. Perhaps a little anxious, but excited. A little alone, but knowing new friends are within reach. And I wonder if you're ready to take this next step. Those feelings will return when you're graduating and going on to the bigger world. For both of those, it just takes a few weeks to get into your new comfort zone. As you participate in classes, in student activities, and in res life, and then later in life when you are by fellow employees at your new job and your new home after graduation. Adrian College faculty and staff will help you prepare for today and for your future. We have nearly 100 AC alum who work on campus, and along with the hundreds of other alumni off campus, they are resources during your undergraduate experiences. Internships, job shadowing, mentoring, and more. If you want to learn about a particular profession or just have questions about moving from campus to a big city for your first real job, they are here to help you. For now, get involved and take advantage of the opportunities which present themselves, and soon you will find this is your new home. You will become a part of history and connect with everyone who ever passed through Adrian College, and you will become a bulldog for life. Best wishes, class of 2023.
Thank you, Jennifer. Please welcome our final speaker, Mrs. Melinda Schwinn, Dean of Student Life at Adrian College.
Thank you, Dr. Milner. Good afternoon. Welcome to what will hopefully be the best years of your life.
There are many ways to get involved here on campus, and I encourage you to take advantage of all that we have to offer. There are over 80 clubs and organizations on this campus. Adrian College strives to be a community characterized as thinking, caring, inclusive, and active. Such a community requires that its members, having made a choice to join the community, strive to improve themselves, affirm others, and actively involve themselves in enhancing this community. These ideas require that we have explicit, clear, and high expectations of one another. To affirm your commitment today with these principles, students, please rise. All students, thank you. And on the back of your program, you'll have your program with you. On the back of your program, you will find the Student Code of Conduct. Please recite along with me, publicly acknowledging your commitment to these principles. All right, as we begin. We take responsibility for our own learning and personal development. We challenge each other to develop intellectually and ethically. We practice personal and academic integrity. We consider and seek to understand different ideas and viewpoints. We conduct ourselves with dignity and civility in our interactions with one another. We care about others' welfare and seek to be responsive to their needs. We strive to keep one another safe from physical and emotional harm. We respect the dignity and worth of all persons. We celebrate human differences in their many forms. We confront bigotry with caring and without compromise. We respect the rights and properties of others. We take responsibility for our actions, for their actions to bear consequences, and learn from them. We challenge others to take responsibility for their actions to bear the consequences and to learn from them. After today's ceremony and throughout this week, we ask you to solidify your commitment to our community standards by signing the Welcome Class of 2023 banner, which will be located in the Kane Student Center due to the weather today. And you can sign that banner from now until 7 o'clock p.m. this evening. It will also be located in the Kane Student Center all day tomorrow as well. We will then hang that banner in the Student Center for all to see. Thank you. Please be seated. I now have a few housekeeping details to relay to you. Students, at the conclusion of this ceremony, you will have about an hour break, and then I ask you to report back in front of the chapel just outside of the auditorium here, where you will find your group leaders holding up an AC gold sign with your group number on them. Your group number is located in the front of your folder. Please bring your folder with you at 3 o'clock p.m. Parents, just a reminder, we have an optional parent session beginning here in the Dawson Auditorium at 3 p.m. If you have already RSVP'd for the parent dinner with President and Mrs. Docking, we will see you at 4:30 p.m. today in the Adrian Tobias room, of which we still have tickets available for purchase, and you may purchase those in the Adrian Tobias room as well, beginning at 4:30 p.m. Also, please remember to drop your note off to your child in the bins outside of the auditorium. If you have any other questions, you will find members of my staff outside of the auditorium wearing the black polo shirts. Please do not hesitate to ask someone for help. In addition, free ice cream is available outside on the trustee terrace. I believe they moved that into the Kane Student Center due to the rain, so please feel free after this matriculation ceremony is over, feel free to enjoy ice cream treats on us in the Kane Student Center. The ceremony will now conclude with Mr. Arend following the signing or the singing of the alma mater. Thank you.
As we close, I just ask that you remove your hats, bow your heads, and close your eyes, and join me in hearing this benediction. May the Lord bless you and keep you. May the Lord make his face to shine upon you and be gracious unto you. May the Lord lift up his countenance upon you and grant you peace, both now and forevermore. Amen. To conclude this ceremony, please rise and join Dr. Kristen Boggs Clark again, who will lead us in the singing of the alma mater found on the back of your program. Thank you.